Hey, my name is Alan and welcome to the AI Geek. Today we're gonna show you some interesting prompts you can use with Chat GPT when making YouTube video. Now this was going to be my original intro and then I went into Chat GPT and said this. Make this video intro sound exciting, and I posted in what I just told you. Now firstly, we misunderstood each other a little bit because it was talking in third person. I'm thrilled to introduce you to the one and only Alan, and that's just weird for me to talk about myself in the third person. Anyways, we fixed that. We asked it to talk in a first person. Hey there, my name is Alan and I'm so excited to welcome you to the AI Geek. Today I'm going to share some really interesting prompts with you that you can use when creating your YouTube videos with Chat GPT. I've been working with this amazing tool for a while and let me tell you, the possibilities are endless. I've come up with some creative and engaging ideas that I can't wait to share with you. Get ready to take your content creation game to a whole new level. So sit back, relax, and let's dive into the world of Chat GPT together. I guarantee that you're going to love what we have in store for you today. You be the judge, but I think with a little adjustment here and there, this is a much better intro than the original one I wrote. And those are the kind of prompts that we're gonna be exploring today. So we're gonna start off with ideas today. Let's assume you don't have a direction you want to go in, but you know you want to talk about keyboards, let's say. Instead of just writing a basic give me some topic ideas for keyboards, give it some background, sort of something like this. I have an FPS gaming oriented channel and I want to make a video talking about keyboards. Give me some topic ideas my audience is going to be interested in. With this kind of prompts, you are giving it a little bit of more of the background. It knows your channel is gaming oriented. It's gonna give you ideas that your gaming audience is going to be interested in. As you can tell from results it provided us with, it knows that stuff that is important to gamers when it comes to gaming keyboards, like difference between switches, ergonomics, wired versus wired, comparing Bluetooth to RF. Those are very valid points gamers are going to be interested in when buying a new keyboard. Every single one of those is relevant. You can even ask it for more, it will do more. But for now, let's stick with wireless versus wired and let's go on from here. And what we will do, we'll just ask it to give us 5 different video ideas for number 4. Now again, you'll be the judge when you're making your own video, but I will take the number 3 here, okay? Cutting the cord, the benefits of wireless gaming keyboards. It basically gave us a title and a brief description of what we should talk about. And now we can actually move forward and create a script from that. One very important thing to keep in mind with prompts is to be as specific as possible. Let it know exactly what you want, what you don't want as well, and let it know the product it should be like including in your text, in your blog posts, in your videos. Let it know what it should highlight. So this is what we will say. Create an outline for number 3 with timings and make it 10 minutes long. So here we are giving it directions to give our script the timings and make it 10 minutes long. This means that what we will get is sections with H2 headings, basically sections divided by the time. Focus on latency difference between wireless and wired and highlight how Logitech Lightspeed technology brings wireless latency down significantly. Okay, so what we've done here is we asked it to create an outline with timings and make it 10 minutes long. As we can see, the results here for each section basically this is a suggestion, so to say, how long you should speak on that topic, on that section. We asked it to focus on latency difference between wireless and wired, so it will most definitely focus on that. And we want it to highlight how Logitech Lightspeed technology brings wireless latency down significantly. So it will highlight the Logitech's Lightspeed, and it will also back it with some facts of how this beautiful new technology brings down wireless latency significantly. And now we can generate the actual text. And as you can see here, ChatGPT suggested that we use visual aids. So we would go further from that, and the second section is understanding latency basically. So we will say, and it should be, look here, it made it 2 minutes long. We should talk about this, oh sorry, here. We should talk about it 1.5 minutes, okay? But let's say that's not enough time. We want to talk about it 2 minutes. So we will specify that. Write 2 minutes worth of speech for understanding latency and give me some guidelines at the end about the visual aids. So it knows we are talking about this, okay? It knows that it should make 2 minutes worth of speech for understanding latency for this section right here. And right from the start, the first thing is here, it wrote here, explain what latency is. As you can see, it starts writing what exactly latency is. Here you go, you have 2 minutes worth of speech for this section with some helpful tips about the visual aids that we asked it for. But let's say that you want this in a more fun and playful voice. Just ask it. This way you are really customizing, so to say, the text that Chat GPT is providing. You're making it sound more like you would sound, you know? Just ask it, make it sound more fun and playful. And if you read through it, I won't waste your time, but you can stop at any moment and read through the text. You'll see it's a lot more fun and playful. And it's actually a lot closer to what I would sound like if I was making that video. Well, I wouldn't encourage this, but you can actually just use this text as it is. Otherwise, you probably have something of your own to add, because if you are speaking about a topic that you are really passionate about, you surely have something, you know, to add. You surely have your own words you want to put in. So take this text and edit it according to that. Add your own twist, add your own knowledge to it. But I think you get the basic idea of how to generate scripts, paragraphs and stuff like that. But one other thing I think most YouTubers are a little bit lazy about is video descriptions, right? So let's ask it to make a description of a video and mention our website and make it sound fun. And here again, it's speaking in third person. This video, our friends over at OK, I'll just pop in the same prompt and just ask it to speak in the first person at the end. And again, this is a little bit too long for my taste for a description, right? So we'll just make it shorter. It will just shorten it down, and this is, I think, now the perfect description for your video. You can again play around a little bit with it, edit it. You don't have to just copy and paste everything, but you got some fundamentals here. And now, as the last trick, tip, however you want to call it, that one is actually very cool. In order for that to work, we're gonna need a free Chrome extension. It's free, absolutely nothing to pay. I have nothing to sell right now, okay? The link is down below. With this method, we're gonna create a summary of an entire video in just a few seconds. Okay, so as an example, I'm gonna take Alex Hermosi here, okay? We're gonna take his video, The Biggest Mistakes Personal Brands Make. And what we have here when we installed our plugin in the right hand side here, transcription and summary. Okay, now what you would do here is just hit copy and go back to Chat GPT. And what you do here is you just say summarize this video in less than 150 words. And you just paste the entire thing, just as you copy it, you paste it in here. And then you're gonna get a summary, a very short summary of the most essential, the most crucial things that he said in this video. And if you actually read that, through, pause it and read this thing, this summary, read it, you'll see it's actually surprisingly good. And then you can also watch the video and see how the Chat GPT did. And that, my friends, is how you get a 6-minute video summarized here in one paragraph. I think that's all I have for you today in this video, guys. Make sure you hit like and subscribe to catch the next one soon. All the best and bye-bye.